Thank you, Dylan. As we get a check of your first alert forecast on this Sunday night, the time right now 11:17. We have clear skies out there for everybody. So some great news there. Temperatures falling back down from the 70s, eventually 60s, and a few 50s by morning. Let's take a live look outside right now in New Haven, though. What a pretty shot. This is a nice wide angle of the Elm City. You can see skies are clear. Visibility looks great. We have the Pearl Harbor Memorial Bridge. Way off on the right here, that's IKEA, I-95. Very, very pretty shot. I don't think I've seen this angle yet. I like it. Looking good out there. Up in the Hartford area, though, temperature-wise today, we should be 85. We were 83, so made a run at a seasonable temperature finally after spending the last 3 days in the 70s. Overnight, quite chilly, though, still. Looking at that 53, we should be closer to that 63. We'll end up being closer to that tonight, but still, back down in the 50s we go. Everybody in those 60s right now, besides the immediate shoreline, seeing temperatures still in those low 70s from Bridgeport through New Haven. Dew points are up a little bit from the afternoon, but it's exactly what happens at night. As our temperatures cool, there's more moisture out there. At least it can be held by the air. So, yeah, you're seeing dew points in the 50s and the 60s. As far as temperatures tomorrow, though, those 80s will be what we'll be feeling like. And then by Tuesday, there's a chance that we'll see a few isolated showers, which could cool our temperatures down a bit later on in the afternoon. As far as First Alert Live radar, though, it scans the state completely dry, and it will throughout the next 24 to, say, nearly 48 hours. But air quality alerts in terms of any smoke off towards the west of Connecticut. We had some reports, though, tonight. Northwest Hills, Falls Village, Salisbury, Sharon, getting some reports of smelling the smoke out there. So as much as the air quality is not terrible right now, it looks like it goes downhill a bit tomorrow. Notice by the afternoon hours that yellow shading depicting some near surface smoke, and that sticks around even into Tuesday. By Wednesday, we'll see our winds shift, so we should at least hopefully get this smoke farther towards the north and away from us here in Connecticut. Either way, heading to the beach tomorrow, it's an excellent beach day. UV index of an 8. Even if there's some haze out there, you could still get a burn with any of that out there. Temperatures well up into the 80s, even along the shoreline. High tide in the early morning hours. First Alert Futurecast, though, we're high and dry tomorrow. Check out Tuesday, though. You're waking up to some clouds. And then in the afternoon, there's a chance we could see a few showers. Very isolated in nature. Not everybody sees them, but that could even stick around into the afternoon hours by our Wednesday. Let's check in on the tropics, though, because we have an area, two areas. The National Hurricane Center is still watching. One way out towards Africa. It's still not even off the African coast yet, but it could form in this general area over the next 7 days. Another small chance just off the South Carolina coast, but what we already have right now, well, that's a tropical storm, and it's Tropical Storm Dexter. Wind speeds right now are up to 45 miles per hour. It's moving to the east-northeast at 12. So that's good news because it stays away from Connecticut. Might strengthen a little bit, winds up to, say, 50 miles per hour, but here we are, and here's the storm. Notice how it stays well off to the south and east, so no direct impacts. As it gets into cooler water, it will weaken, and it's not a large storm, so I can't even say any large swells would be expected from this, as it's already passed us here in Connecticut. But checking in on your forecast tonight, it's cooler. 50s for just about everybody, a few low 60s along the immediate shoreline. It's mostly clear. We're calling it cool and comfortable. Tomorrow, it's a warm day up near 90 for inland towns, even along the shoreline, mid-80s. Your First Alert 7-day forecast, an isolated shower on Tuesday, possibly on Wednesday as well. Thursday and Friday look good. And then starting off next weekend in the mid-80s before temperatures begin to rebound by next Sunday. We're watching the tropics. We'll see how things pan out with that. But either way, warmer temperatures and more humidity by the end of next weekend. Dylan?
Sounds good. Thank you, Scott. We will see you